Right now at 6, Vice President Vance in town commenting about the immigration raids and making false claims about what actually happened. Plus this.
There's a child, the baby!
A confrontation caught on camera with federal agents as they were detaining a man at a Pico Rivera shopping center, one of several enforcement actions taken across the city. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Pat Harvey. Vice President Vance in Southern California tonight. He toured an operations center and met with the Marines who were deployed to SoCal following the unrest around immigration raids. Vance spoke out against the response from the mayor and the governor, blaming them for creating the immigration crisis.
We have a public official in Gavin Newsom and Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass, who over the past few years have actively encouraged illegal migration into this community, have strained public services, have strained law enforcement, and really have offered generous benefits, not to American citizens, but to illegal immigrants to break the law, to come into our country, and to receive generous public assistance for having done so. What has that done? That has created an illegal immigration crisis.
He said deploying troops to LA was necessary to help with the immigration sweeps. The vice president was also asked about this moment last week when California Senator Alex Padilla was forcibly removed from a news conference. It happened after the senator confronted DHS Secretary Kristi Noem. Vance referred to Senator Padilla by the wrong name. Take a listen.
Well, I was hoping Jose Padilla would be here to ask a question, but unfortunately, I guess he decided not to show up because there wasn't the theater. And that's all it is. You know, I think everybody realizes that's what this is. It's pure political theater.
Governor Newsom replying, I should say, to that statement tonight, saying, quote, Vance served with Alex Padilla in the United States Senate. Calling him Jose Padilla is not an accident. Meanwhile, LA Mayor Karen Bass just wrapped up a news conference countering some of Vance's statements.
How dare you say that city officials encourage violence? We kept the peace. You parachute in the city, you pass all kinds of judgment, and then you leave. And you add to the provocation, you add to the division, or you attempt to create division in our city.
The mayor pretty fired up there in her response, also saying no matter what, the city of LA continues to stand together and remain united. Now let's bring in KCAL News assignment editor Mike Rogers at the desk. Now, Mike, there was something else the vice president said that caught your attention.
Yeah, Pat, the vice president said that law enforcement agents were being captured and beaten during the first night of the protest on Friday, June 6th, something that I was here for on Friday, June 6th, and nothing that we could recall happening. I want you to listen to what he said, and then we'll talk about the facts.
We have to remember that the Friday that the riots started, before there was ever a single National Guardsman, before the President of the United States had sent in additional federal resources, you had law enforcement officers who were being captured and beaten by violent mobs egged on by Gavin Newsom and other officials.
This is the video from June 6th that night. There were certainly protests, and law enforcement officers, both federal and local, did have things thrown at them. There was tear gas used on the protesters, but in no circumstance could we find any evidence of any law enforcement officers being captured. I did reach out to the Los Angeles Police Department, the Sheriff's Department, the California Highway Patrol, the FBI, all of the federal agencies that may have been involved. None of them have been able to point me to any specific examples of law enforcement officers being, quote, captured and beaten, as the vice president claimed in his remarks there. Now, furthermore, I did reach out to the U.S. Attorney's Office to see if Bill Asaley has charged anyone with capturing and beating law enforcement officers. Their office referred me over to ICE, who has not responded to me. Pat, certainly there are a number of people who have been arrested and are being prosecuted for assault on law enforcement, both federal and local, but none that we could find where there were capturing of any kind of law enforcement officer. We did reach out to the vice president's office for some clarity on his comments. They have not returned our requests.
All right, Mike, thanks for that report.